Hello everybody, welcome to Jotunnslayer. Gonna be doing a Berserker run today. We're running the Swift Axes, let's run the other skin, only map, highest difficulty, run Time Rush and Greedy Masochist. Could do Evil Dead, but I don't really need the resources and this one's just not very fun. I guess you could argue this isn't very fun either, but it kind of challenges you a little bit. So we'll head on in. The goal for this run is, I think we're going to try to get as many evolved skills as possible. I'm not going to be too picky which ones they are. Probably going to pick Thor and 3 from Thor and 3 from Berserker though. Generally, the Freya skills are pretty underwhelming other than golden discs. We'll try to do that. Let's start off grabbing Thor. Thunderstorm, nice. Probably my favorite skill. Just due to the visuals alone. The Swift Axe's active ability is amazing. It just gives you an attack speed bump, and then it can double cast your actives. Very nice. Let's go for Thor again. I'm just gonna try to pick up the 3 skills right away, I think. And then we'll go grab Berserker skills. Probably just gonna ignore Frey as much as possible during this run. In my opinion, Cutting Edge is a lot better than Assault. So I'll probably just take that. Let's only get 2 out of his possible 4 skills. I think his second best skill would probably be... I don't know. I'll have to think about it for a second here. I haven't played this guy in a while. Let's see. I like becoming just really tanky as this guy. Does he kind of want to get hit? Does he get an attack speed bump? Let's go Thor so we can get our last skill, active skill. I will grab, I think I'm gonna go Sentinel first, try to get that higher. So we kind of did Thunderstorm yesterday. Trying to be hit as much as possible here. We don't really want to be at full health. You don't want to be too low where you're gonna get killed by like wraiths or something, which is really easy to do on Berserker because he's only melee. I think that's probably ideal actually. Molnir or Molnir, I think that's how you actually pronounce it. Molnir is actually probably worse than Lightning Strike. It's just very single target, and you don't need single target until like maybe the final boss, honestly. I mean, up until that point, there's just AoE skills are so much better. So there's our 3 skills from Thor. And not to mention Sentinel's honestly probably the better single target skill. So these guys are a bit sketchy. They do a lot of damage on contact. Oh man, our champions are just spread out through the whole map here. Just gonna use my active weapon to move around a bit faster here, and let's go actually this one first. Just spamming our dash as much as possible and move faster. Basically the idea is you want to pull all 3 of the champions and then just kill them all together and all the mobs that are swarming you at the same time, keeping all the XP in one area. Alright, there we go. Since between these 2, the other one is Axe Throw. I think... I feel like Swirling Axe is probably his second best, because it does give you a little bit of range. Yeah, we'll go with that. And a particularly strong skill like Mind Blast on Sirius? No. I think Mind Blast is probably the best class skill in the game. Oh god, I almost died there. Yeah, those do a lot of damage. Let's try to get this food. Careful about it though. Playing a bit recklessly, to say the least. Trying to save my banishes to kind of whoever I kind of need more. Probably should use it on Thor because I do need 3 evolutions on him versus 2 on Berserker. Berserker just has a lot of good passive skills as well. I probably should have left that food actually. We're at decent on health there. For subclass, I feel like Zealot is a good one. Yeah, this is a pretty safe pick. Just getting extra healing is very nice. This helps you for like one objective, the Nithstang's objective, where you actually have to go in, especially as a Berserker, and hit the little totem where none of your active skills trigger. I think I'm gonna go Zealot. Now we're full on HP, we don't want to be there. Try to get hit here. Try to leave the food. Or when we need it like last time. Probably gonna go for the chest around like level 15. Alright, let's try to... See, this guy struggles so much with the Wraiths because you can only melee them, and then if one of your skills hits them, unlike Sears where she just hits them from super far away with their little AoE blast and just kills all of them. I think we have all of our actives chosen, so I think I'm gonna focus on Berserker, looking for some of his better passives. Oh, I keep forgetting to use my banishes. Probably should use them on Thor though. After playing Sirius, man, you're just like, I miss those extra banishes. We kind of use them a little bit more randomly than on Berserker. Which I'm probably get hit by these. Oh. Why? And you don't really want to be full health on Berserker, because as you saw, we took the extra attack speed. He actually has that base, so that actually improves it from 0.5 per 1% missing health to 1.5. So having that extra attack speed just helps him clear a lot faster, getting more experience. There it is, Seething Zeal. Basically the equivalent to Sears's amazing class passive, Time Manipulation. This one's a bit more random, unlike Sears is very consistent as long as you're maintaining your ward, whereas Seething Zeal is depending on getting a crit, and then it's only 25% of those crits will trigger it. But this is a lot of fun because it can really trigger a bunch of times. If this didn't show up, this is another good one. This is alright. It worked really good in our basic attack build. It was kind of another damage dealer in that build. But it's only a small radius around you, so when you're doing like a bunch of active skills, there's not usually too many enemies crowding you. And it depends how many triggers you get to trigger rage. Currently we only have the one that triggers when we hit enemies with our attack. I think it's a 10% chance. We're gonna grab Seething Zeal. You're gonna see a lot of skill pops randomly. I believe our crit chance is kind of low. We haven't got the crit chance from Thor yet, or Berserker. Berserker gives 15, and Thor gives 10. Trying to get all these free experience. Oh, see, look at that. Look how many triggers we just got for Sentinel. We don't even have double cast from Freyr. We don't really need it because we do have charge, which gives us double cast for 5 seconds. So we don't really need Freya actually at all. Here, ooh, that's a tough one. I would love to take Devastating, obviously, because it gives the crit chance, critical damage. But I am trying to get as many active skills evolved, so I will grab that. Because it's the first level we can actually see tier 3s. So that just, you know, eliminates from the pool until 21 where we'll get the evolves. Ouch. I mean, the rerolls help, I guess. Not really what. I kind of want like the skill upgrades. Yeah, the skill upgrades. Oh, look at that. See, look at that. We're almost done with Thor already. We just need to get Lightning Strike to 3 now. Then get working on Berserker again. That's gonna help quite a bit. I don't know if we're gonna get all 5. It's pretty. You have to get pretty lucky. But we should at least get 3 or 4, I think, to evolve. Hopefully Sentinel's one of them, because Sentinel evolved is really strong. Alright, I can actually take some damage here, and I magically take none, okay. Thor again. Alright, Lightning Strike 3, alright, we are cruising here. Alright, the dangerous objective for this guy is this objective right here. See, with none of our skills, our active skills are casting during that period, and we have no choice but to go in there. Then we'll start getting the Berserker ones. Unlike Seer, she can sit outside the circle if she really needs to, if she's like struggling with her clear. If not, she can just dive on the totem. Ouch, that hurt. See, it's dangerous. Especially with the greedy masochist rune on. At a higher difficulties, that's gonna be a pain for the wizard to deal with. Oh, I should have used my active weapon skill before running in. That helps a little bit. Let's see, Berserker still. The focus is real though, we're going for those active skills. I mean, clearly this build doesn't need much. You need Seething Zeal, and you get enough crits naturally to just get tons of abilities going off all at the same time. It really helps to have charge again, the double cast for 5 seconds, along with movement speed. It's amazing. And it's like the cooldown, 25 seconds, but like it's really 20 because it's got a 5 uptime. Yep, okay, here we go. Alright, I gotta remember to use my banishes on Thor on things that we don't want from him now. Try to thin his pool before we hit 21, because it's gonna be the most challenging to get all of his evolves, I think. Oh jeez, I forgot about the chests. That's also the danger of waiting to do all the chests. They're easy to forget of. It's probably gonna take me a minute 30 to get to all 3 of these. Alright, nice. Freya, just don't need you. Really would like the... This is nice, but it's gonna be harder to get hit, I think. I'll take it. Don't be too picky here. I want the one that triggers whenever we do an active skill. So we have a ton of those going on. Look at all that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, when that triggers, man. Oof. Yeah, I'll just take the movement speed. Now I think I've said that I think Xerxes is probably my favorite character. Whether she's the strongest, it's debatable. Honestly, both of the characters are very strong in their own way. Like, Berserker is very bursty with Seething Zeal, and the amount of crit chance that you can get, look at that. Alright, we're gonna banish. Remember to banish. 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 Take Devastating. Let's look at our crit chance real quick here. So we're at 30% crit on our attack. 45. Wait. Oh, it's damage 100, crit 45? Class skill has 45% chance of crit? Dang. I didn't know that. That's very high. And then 30. Like, that's gonna be so many Seething Zeal procs. Again, Seething Zeal is his best passive skill by far. Even if you don't take any crit, it's gonna trigger so much and help you just clear. The only thing is it's kind of unreliable in a way, because you're relying on the crits. Again, we'll take a level up. Got an next objective in 20 seconds here. Gonna go for this chest as well. Believe it or not, I'm trying to take damage. This is kind of difficult. Oh, there we go. At least hit for a decent amount when on contact there. Oop, don't want to be too close though. That was a bit of a mistake. Forgot about those elites. Okay, so we're level 21. Let's go for Thor, try to get an evolve. We did. I kind of want to banish this, because I know it's really good, but we only have 4 more level ups to get all of our evolves. And I don't think any of those are going to be this. Oh god, dodge those little meteors. Those do so much damage. I think I will grab Howard, level 21. I want to do a haste, but I feel like I'm going to get myself killed by running so fast. I guess getting crit might be the play. Oh, okay, another chest over here. Right now I guess I'll go haste. Oh, I'm so scared of him right now. Yep, see, he did that ability again. If you're standing next to him when he does that ability, you're dead. Okay, that was huge. Getting an evolve out of that. That is huge for us. Alright, let's grab one of these foods so I feel a little bit more safe. That's a good amount of health. Let's go right for this middle one, I guess. Kind of suboptimal because now we're going to have to left, right. That's fine. Berserker's actually pretty good at these objectives. He kind of gets crowded a little bit more because he doesn't have a ranged basic attack. Even then, it's still kind of a struggle because we're pretty strong right now. Look at all those crits flying off. Every one of those crits could be another active seal triggering. I believe we still need Thor. Oh boy. I'm gonna check real quick how many. I think we just have 1 left for him. Let's see, we have Sentinel and we have Thunderstorm. We just need Lightning Strike and Swirling Axis, which is at level 1. Oh no. I don't know if that's gonna happen now. Okay, this is a bit dangerous. So many archers. Oh god, those archers hit hard. We lost our thunderstorm. Struggling here. Big wave. Trapped in a corner. Let's see. So we need a bunch for him. I guess we go Thor and just grab a lightning strike. Just regen. Okay, we're safe now. That was very dicey right there. More food from this guy. That is just a massive wave. Like yesterday on our Cirrus, like we didn't see that at all. She just was cruising the whole time. That's unfortunate. Let's take the crit. But yeah, I think what really hurt us was the unfortunate timing of getting Thunderstorm right there. Like, Thunderstorm really, I think, the evolved version hurts Berserker, because he doesn't need focused clearing. He needs clearing all around him bad. So he has avenues to run when needed. Let's waste our rerolls. We're gonna try and get our skill. Ouch. Our Swirling Nexus 2. We can get it to 3, and then we're depending on an elite. Oh, I didn't complete the objective. Oops. Up. Also, archers are such a problem for him, since he lacks a ranged basic. It's easy for those to build up on you. Ouch. So I got a bunch of rerolls. See, this one is really strong. I'm kind of tempted to just take it, but we'll run our rerolls to 0 and see what happens, which, nothing. I'll take the health. Alright, we got 50 seconds here. Try to get the last chest. I mean, it was a long shot to get that evolved. And then we have a buff shrine as well. Just gonna keep getting that crit chance, because that's a lot of fun. Oh, I might have kept this too long. We're gonna have to rush hard. And we did not get... Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. 10 seconds. Oh boy, this is gonna be closer than the Cirrus, I think. Oh, did we get there? Oh, we didn't get there! Oh no! Oh no, what a mess up that was. Ouch. We would have smoked the boss, but that's a little painful. So in case you didn't know, though, if you do not trigger the boss, you technically still win. You survive. You don't get the boss kill, which gives a bunch of gold and extra soul stones. Yeah, I mean, okay. That was a bit underwhelming, because killing the boss is kind of fun. Let's take a look here at what everything did. See, look at her attack. It just doesn't get used when you have a bunch of active skills. Compared to Cirrus, her attack always does pretty well because it's range and it's hitting something. Let's see, her top DPS was Sentinel, followed very closely by Thunderstorm. And then... Lightning Strike is actually better than Cutting Edge. Yeah, I do think Berserker has some of the weaker active skills, actually. Probably because they're melee range, most of them. Minus Swirling Axes and Axe Throw, there's 2 ranged. Unfortunately, they're not the best. They're nowhere near sorceresses. Like, Swirling Axe is like a worse version of Dark Wisps by far. And Axe Throw is just bad. It's like a bad version of, or it's a comparable version to Valkyrie what is it, Ascent or something? Descent? Valkyrie Descent, I think it is. It's basically that. But an axe. It's bad. Just targets a random location. That location might not have an enemy, and then it doesn't do anything. But yeah, that was a fun one. We got pretty close, actually, to getting all 5 evolves. Other than missing the boss, which, again, unfortunate. Let's quickly, I don't know if I covered what meta Berserker has in full. I might have not yesterday, but we'll go over his meta real quick. So he gets Pain Vessel, which is extremely helpful for how he's a melee character. Along with his regen, let's take a look at that quick. So whenever he's enraged, he is getting 3 extra regen on top of his 1 base. And then again, here's this attack speed. He gets a 0.5% attack speed per missing HP, and that can be buffed in the run. He can also get another one that buffs skill damage per stun is missing HP as well. But yeah, the rage is very good. You can get it to almost 100% uptime. There's a couple of his passives. There's one that activates on skill use at a 10% chance, and then there's another one that activates when he gets hit at a 20% chance. So in combination with the base 10% whenever he attacks an enemy, you can almost have 100% uptime. Especially with his capstone, which increases the radiation by 200%, which is very strong because you just want to be enraged all the time. There's literally no downside to being enraged. You're just getting more HP regen. His second thing buffs his attack damage. Is it good? It's helpful. But as we saw there on the end screen, his attacks actually don't do much. I mean, we did not focus on them at all. But that's going to be a typical run. You're not going to focus on his attacks typically. You're going to be trying to get skills, active skills that just benefit everything that you're doing. And then his last virtue here just buffs when he wins. Which I guess a successful raid does not include killing the boss. Which is interesting. So maybe on like the higher difficulties, if you're struggling killing boss because, I don't know, your build wasn't strong enough, you're just not good at that boss, and you're just trying to grind currency, which this is very telling. How much currency I currently have, 3,192, which is probably enough to probably max everything in the game if it was available, unless there's going to be more virtues to max. If I was playing this from level 0, obviously the first thing you want to get is Spoils of War, especially if you're going to main a Berserker and not go for Cirrus. If you're maining Berserker, you want to get Spoils of War as soon as possible, followed by either True Berserker or Pain Vessel, depending if you're struggling or not. And then you get more HP regen from Thor, that helps Berserker a lot. Because you saw that tight situation where we almost died. You're just trying to stall at that point and let your HP regen up. But yeah, if we check out all the things that aren't available. So it costs 400 gold to get this axe. And 20 soul stones. We have more than enough. 800 gold and 35 soul stones. Still more than enough. And then 1,500 gold and 60. So if we add that up, 1,500 plus 800, 2,300, 2,700 gold. We could get all 3 of his axes right now if we really wanted to. If they were available. And then Cirrus, she currently doesn't have any available weapons. And she also has fewer weapons, which is interesting. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 total weapons. I wish they would tease us what they do, because man, I feel like everything is going to be better than Wooden Staff. There's just, I don't think anything is going to even possibly be worse than this. Like the experience benefit without the level cap could be useful, but it's only 10. Ritual. I can't even guess what it's gonna be based on the name, honestly. I don't know. What would be a ritual? I'm assuming like one of the staffs for her is gonna be like to buff maybe her ward in some way. Maybe buff, do debuffs in some way. And then, trying to think, what else? What other mechanics she has that... Yeah, so something that affects debuff, something that affects ward. What else? What other mechanic does she have? Maybe something that buffs RNG? But she already has like bonus skill choice, bonus trinket. Maybe something with experience crystals. So maybe magnet range. And then we have Berseker here. Again, hers axes don't say anything. Based on his first three here, we got Crippling gives crit on attack very specifically. And I think this is actually bugged. It gives, I think it gives 10%. Maybe it's 5% for each axe. Maybe. And he got stunning axes. I think this is his worst axe right now. The stun on attack. Again, he doesn't, when you're doing like an active skill build, like his attack's not hitting that much. And 5%, You can get a 15% on everything from Thor. If you really want stun ability. The shout, triggering rage. There's just so many ways to get other ways to trigger rage. I don't think that's useful. It's definitely between Swift and his base axes. Which ones are the best? Really depends on what build you're going for. This gives you a little bit more crit on attack, so man, we're really trying to focus on Seething Zeal. This is probably slightly better than getting a tiny amount of attack speed. But this kind of allows you to ignore Freya all together, because you get that double cast for free every 20 seconds for 5 seconds, or every 25 seconds for 5 seconds. Let's see, if I had to guess, Raging Axe probably. See, unlike Sears's, like his kind of give it away. I bet this is gonna buff his rage in some way, maybe duration, maybe give him more attack speed, maybe cooldown based on range. That would be really good. Let's see, a second one, Frost Giant Axes. Huh. Maybe it's gonna give him a debuff or do frost damage. I don't think there's damage types in the game, but maybe it's gonna give him freeze on hit, maybe? Maybe that's a good guess. And then Dwarven, which look really cool. I don't know what those are gonna do. Maybe buff his gold gain. But I mean, after you get this 1400 gold, like, maybe you don't need it anymore. I mean, there's gonna be eventually 4 characters, possibly more meta stuff. Honestly, I'm looking most forward to the Flame Sister over the Revenant, because I really like how the Seers plays as a ranged character. Don't get me wrong, but this guy's gonna be quite a lot of fun, but I'm really looking forward to see what hers, like, she kind of looks like a rogue. Kind of spin her around here. Looks like she is like a short sword / dagger. Only one, so she doesn't dual wield it. Which, I mean, -1 cool factor. But the name of the character, Flame Sister, so she's gonna have something to do with fire, obviously. Maybe she's gonna throw like fire grenades. Maybe she's gonna be able to chant her weapon with fire, so she does fire debuff on hit, set them on fire or something. Really interested to see what she does, especially compared to the Berserker. Obviously, she's probably gonna be kind of squishy. She's gonna be kind of really similar to how squishy Sirius is if she doesn't have ward. And then the Revenant, which obviously looks like a ranged bow character. Looks very cool. Revenant. I think that has something to do with like being dead or something. Maybe he's an undead archer. Maybe he fires the ice bolts that the undead archers fire at you. Alright, that will do for today's video. Thanks for watching.